if you don't have allies and you don't have connections, it is hard to move, no matter how much money you have, because you can't do nothing with your money. That's when it becomes an effect. And I'm like, okay, well, at this moment in time, they didn't make it, so King, you're right.
We have to,
King, you're right.
Same thing with Beef Up Productions, and we have those clips ready to go. So in the moments when it's time to revisit those things, we can play it exactly as it was said in that moment, instead of paraphrasing.
Yeah, just like the like arguing about the MVP stuff. It's already over. We won. Even the Jaylen Brown stuff.
I do appreciate seeing Skip get uncomfortable when the yelling starts.
Oh yeah.
I
got uncomfortable before. I'm like, damn, Skip, I tried to. I'm sorry, Skip. I tried.
Got it.
Like even with the Jaylen Brown thing, I think I see both sides, and the only thing I would have chimed in on to Rashad would have been like, you have a freedom of speech. We do, but there is a cost to everything we say if someone doesn't like it.
Yeah, for sure.
So for Jaylen Brown is, you already have this thing that you're trying to get over, right? You're one of the top players in the league, and you're getting screwed over every chance you get, from shoe deals to awards to the whatever it is. So because of, how you present yourself to everyone else, you don't seem approachable to other people. Yeah. So if people that got money, white people, if they don't think they can approach you, they're not going to deal with you.
But why do they think that? I would say as the counter, because Jaylen Brown to me seems like a good dude, very intelligent, very knowledgeable, trying to buck the system, buck trends, and I think we see it a lot with media that comes at these guys, people even like yourself. We have the ability as new media to now respond. He's using his Twitch stream to get his message out, control his narrative, get it out to the people. So if he thinks this was the best season of my basketball career, who are we to be like, nah, what do you mean? You won a championship, whatever. Like, well, this was different. I didn't have fucking Jason Tatum for most of this year. I had to carry this team. We weren't supposed to make the playoffs. And we get the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, I know we didn't advance in the playoffs, but goddamn, like, I had the best season of my NBA career.
No, what he said was exactly how he played. It was for the first time that he got to show and prove everyone wrong. I proved you wrong. I can wield a team. I am a number 1 option. And this is the funnest, this is the best time of my life, because it's the first time he was the number 1 option.
And that's not
right.
Shade to Tatum.
There's no shade to Tatum. There's no shade to no one. He's just letting you know this was the best year. Yes, I won a championship. Yes, I won Finals MVP. So that lets you know that time in his life of someone. He won an award, the media didn't think he won it, or he should have won it. That wasn't a positive to him. No. Right what I mean? That wasn't a positive to him, because it should be his award. Now there's this discourse of whose team is it? Like that, he's not having fun with that award.
Won a chip, won a Finals MVP, but the whole discourse around that chip and Finals MVP was Tatum
should have won it.
Led in points, rebounds, assists, whatever. Was one of 6 dudes to do that. Never. All the other guys got the Finals MVP. No. Jaylen Brown didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve that. So didn't make the Olympic squad.
So that's not fun for you.
Yeah, I get it.
Right? So this year, everything is kind of positive for him. No one's throwing any shots at him. Yeah, it's the best. So I get that. That makes total sense. I just, like, you this landscape of athletes in expressing yourself, I look at it like this. Yeah, you have your podcast. You can say whatever you want, right? You can say whatever you want. No filter, no control. But if you would not say it after a game and the media's writing it, don't say it on your podcast. Like he wouldn't have been in the gym, and he wouldn't have been in the gym with the media, and he wouldn't have said fuck Stephen A. Smith.
But he also said fuck Stephen B. Smith and Stephen C. Smith.
Yeah, that could have been cousins and brothers and uncles.
So all Stephen Smiths can get the smoke.
Was that a good move by him? Probably not. Right? I mean, because you're in media.
Yeah.
And if media is your thing, you're going at the biggest media head. So that means all advertising dollars that you will be looking for, that you will be hoping for, that if you want to advance this thing, there's a guy.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Just like anything in life, right? If you're at work and there's a guy and you at the bottom or wherever you are, you want to say, fuck that guy, but you think you're going to excel in this office, I don't think that's going to happen. It'd be hard. You can go to another office and try to excel, but I'm pretty sure that guy knows that guy in that office. You know, you got to play the game of the game. I'm sorry, it's
But
just
the counter that signed a $300 million deal, so he's not hurting for bread.
No, of course not. But it's
about to get a $142 million extension potentially.
This is not about bread.
But
This
I can
is
take
about
this bread and invest in myself. I can now do my own Twitch stream where I can go straight to the people, and you can't twist my words. You can't. You're still gonna twist your words. It don't matter because we have to consolidate. We do a 2-hour, 3-hour Twitch stream. Whatever the marquee bites are of that stream, we're gonna consolidate and put how we need to put. The same shit will happen to us, right? Something said is gonna be presented in a certain way. You're not gonna give the full context. We don't have the time. I can't run a 10-minute clip on the show, right? I gotta run the best 45 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. That hopefully illustrates the point you're trying to make. That's what's happened since the beginning of media. That's not like we just had Stephen A. go 15 minutes talking about Rashad Mason, fucking Nick Wright. We have to show you guys a snippet of that. I can't show you the whole 15 minutes. So whatever we feel like is the most valuable discussion point. And this is coming from, I do more than host, y'all. I produce as well. That's where my actual background is. So it's a little bit more than hosting. It's like, hey, we only have a finite amount of time to get to whatever talking points we need to get to.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Because how's Jaylen Brown's shoes doing?
Yeah, but he also turned down a $50 million Nike deal. Okay. He wanted to go his own route,
And how are they being pumped? Are they pushing them out? Are they in stores? You got to remember.
Yeah, but with that happening,
your money is meaningless if you don't have friends and connections.
That's
because if I'm beefing with you. And I'm like, fuck you and your what's the name. I'm going to build my own empire. I'm going to build my shoes and put it in the store. But you know all the retailers in the store. You're going to say, oh, well, fuck me. Well, fuck you too. But you're not going to be in these stores. Now, I got to sell my shoes out my fucking trunk.
But that was going to happen anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm
saying, you know the major shoe brands aren't going to let you give. You want to launch your own shoe brand. I'm not going to let you come in and do this shit. Of course. Now there's a ripple effect. All right, if I'm Nike, guess what, Stephen A., you're not getting access to any of these dudes if you're fucking with this dude. So I think that's a calculated, like, he's a smart enough dude to know that no matter what happens.
But that's what I'm saying, Jaylen, you don't be Kareem in a sense where you're this big thing in life, but nobody wants to deal with you because it ends. Yeah. Our careers ends, and with your 300 million, you're going to want to do things with your 300 million, right? You're going to want to, remember, you have to deal with other people in this life. Meaning if I want to buy up and build Black Wall Street, I'm going to have to tap into another world. Yeah. Now, when I tap into that another world, am I going against one of my enemy's friends? Right? We see it in the music business all day. We just watched Drake. Right? We just watched one of the most powerful in the music industry get ganged up on.
But who's the big winner in that?
Drake now.
I say UMG. We got both sides playing against each other. We're getting bread off both sides.
But
as soon as we want Drake, we're gonna pump.
But you gotta remember, there's two bodies at the end. Now think about all those bodies that turned on Drake that Kendrick don't mess with. He just used you at that moment in time. Yeah. It's over for y'all. Right? Kendrick's still gonna survive. He's him. Drake is gonna survive. He's him. Everybody else. And what I'm saying is like if you don't have allies and you don't have connections, it is hard to move, no matter how much money you have, because you can't do nothing with your money.
Yeah.
Kanye West, billions. The banks kicked him out because there's somebody you said fuck you to that's more powerful you. Because they're gonna say, hey, he has an account there. Well, I'm gonna take my account off if he still's here. And they're like, oh shit, all right. Boop, boop.
And we've talked about this on the show previously. The year that Jaylen Brown had should be first team All NBA from what he was able to accomplish. Your team is number 2 in the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
Shout out to Cade, the rest of the crew. Luka, tons of love for Luka, but even your team's fourth. Jaylen Brown, Luka might have better numbers, Jaylen Brown, with that team, and we might pretend like team awards and accolades don't fucking factor into individual accomplishments. They do. That's how the media's approach this shit always. Like who will be second team? I'm just looking at MVP voting and how that panned out. But there's a reason for all that, right? There's a reason, Jaylen Brown, you're not on the Olympic team as the Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Reason when a roster spot came up, not only you're not on the Olympic team, but here we're going to give it to one of your fucking teammates who was not the Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, may have been third or fourth option on this squad. So he has to know this at this point. So I think he's basically saying, I don't give a fuck. And I don't know what the ultimate play is on his side, but he's not a dumb man. I think we can all agree on that. He's very intelligent. So whatever he's doing, he's not acting haphazardly or just fucking, this is not no dumb nigga who just doing it like I'm strategic in whatever I'm doing. I don't know what the goal or plan is, but if it's to go straight to the people and create this whole narrative of it's them versus us, that's my long-winded question.
You don't, I get it, but you don't have enough time in a day.
I know, but so whatever he's doing, he knows if I'm saying fuck Stephen A. Smith, that's Stephen A. Smith. There's one thing we know about Stephen A. Smith. If you say fuck Stephen A. Smith and you're a high-profile athlete like Jaylen Brown, Stephen A. Smith is going to respond on First Take. He's going to respond on his show, and he's going to keep responding.
Yeah, not yet.
Now it's going to be responsive.
You know what I mean. And there's only so many responses you can respond to before your boss, meaning the owner of the team, says, "Hey, stop."
Yeah. Now,
you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Because at some point, there's only so much Jaylen can do before the team says, hey, enough is enough.